Hey, what's up guys? Dan here. Hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing today. So you've been hearing of tons and tons of people making all of this money on Amazon FBA. You've been hearing about people living this passive income lifestyle that you've been dreaming of. You've been hearing about people not only making money on Amazon, but also on things like Shopify, on YouTube, affiliate marketing, and any other e-commerce site. You know, you've been hearing of all these different income streams, and you're wondering like, hey, like how the hell do I actually get started? What do I do? What is Amazon? What is Amazon FBA? Is it really possible for me to actually make a full-time income on Amazon FBA? How do I do it? And things like that. You've probably been researching how to make passive income. You've probably read the books Rich Dad Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich, and you've probably listened to a couple podcasts on passive income entrepreneurship. Maybe you're listening to Gary Vee or things like that, all these entrepreneur influencers, and that's awesome. But obviously you need an actual income stream to commit yourself to. You know, you've been wondering all this time. You've been hearing of people making $20,000 a month, $30,000 a month, $50,000 a month on things like Amazon FBA, and you're wondering like, hey, like, is it true? Like, am I able to actually do this? You've been interested in online entrepreneurship for a while now. You've been reading the books, you've been listening to the podcasts, you know entrepreneurship is the way to go, and you're just wondering, how do I apply myself in something that hasn't already been done before to start actually making money and to actually change my life, right? And I totally understand. I was in exactly the same position as you about a year ago, or a little less than a year ago. The reason I'm making this video is because I want you guys to know that as long as you have an internet connection and a computer, you can make money online, whatever your background is, whatever country you are from. If you're from, I don't know, Pakistan, India, China, Italy, Germany, South America, as long as you have an internet connection and a computer, without any doubt in my mind, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter if you have 12 legs, it doesn't matter if you have 3 noses, you can make money online, all right? A couple things that you need are an unfathomable drive to succeed and a relentless belief in yourself. And if you have those things, all you need to do is find something that is already working for someone else. So emulate success is what I'm saying. So find someone that's already making money, doing whatever it is that you want to do and living the life that you want, and just do what they did. Figure out what they did and do it. Amazon FBA is the lowest hanging fruit of the tree without any doubt in my mind right now, because anybody can start a brand on Amazon and anybody is able to sell physical products with their own brand name and with their own logo, and anyone is able to make a profit right now. The e-commerce industry is just getting started right now. It's a fraction of what it will be in a couple years. So right now is the perfect time. That's why I'm making this video, and that's why I want you to know that if you have an internet connection, wherever you're from, and if you have a computer, then you can make money selling on Amazon. You just have to know what to do. You need a formula. You need a formula. You can't do this all by yourself. You need to figure out what it is that the successful people that are selling on Amazon are already doing. All right, so I make multiple 6 figures a year on Amazon FBA. I started about a year ago, and that's been the income stream that has completely changed my life. It allowed me to travel, to be able to quit my job, to be able to drop out of school and pursue entrepreneurship completely, because I told myself, and I made myself believe after seeing that I succeeded at Amazon, after succeeding on Amazon, I made myself believe that if I can make this much money online, I'm able to do anything I want. Anything I want. So Amazon, just like any other income stream, is a formula. It's that simple. That's all it is. It's a formula. So in one sentence here, we're talking about private labeling on Amazon. What private labeling is you find a product that is already selling super well on Amazon FBA, and there are certain ways of doing this that I show in depth on this channel, on my channel here, how to do product research and how to find those products that will make you money that are already selling. So you find a product that's already selling, and then you go on the Chinese website called Alibaba.com, which is the #1 sourcing website in the world. You find a supplier on there that will make your product for you, and then you tell them to put your custom logo on it and to put your brand name on it, and then you can either copy the product that your top competitor is doing, and then you can either find the exact same design and copy the product that your top competitor is selling and making $20,000, $30,000 a month, $50,000 a month with. You can copy it and take a piece of the pie and still make a ton of money. You can literally just emulate him and just maybe make the listing and the brand better, or you can actually improve the product. There are certain ways of doing this. You can read the negative reviews, and you can kind of think of ways to improve the product and differentiate yourself. That way you'll take most of the demand and you'll take most of the sales from your competitor. Now I know what you're probably wondering. You're probably wondering like, Dan, I've heard of Amazon and I've heard of importing and stuff like that. Don't I need to spend like hours, like thousands of hours, being like the local FedEx warehouse in my garage, literally giving myself a full-time job, 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week, packaging boxes, dealing with customers, sending it out to customers, dealing with refunds, all this stuff. The beautiful part about Amazon FBA, and the reason why it's so good, is because Amazon literally does everything for you. All right, so your supplier, once they, once you gave them your logo, once you gave them your design, so your box design, and once they've actually manufactured your product, they ship your product directly to the Amazon warehouse to go straight from China to the Amazon warehouse. It can be Amazon USA, Amazon Canada, Amazon Germany, Amazon Japan, Amazon Australia is coming out with FBA this year, so I'm definitely going to be jumping on that because it's going to be like a free market. There's going to be no competition as soon as Prime gets over there. So as you can see, booming market. So the supplier, the Chinese supplier, ships your product to the Amazon warehouse, and then whenever a customer buys your product on Amazon, Amazon will ship it out to them. So Amazon will package your product, they will ship your product out, they will even handle refunds, and they will even handle customer service. So the only thing that you have left to do is to reorder your product and keep it in stock and make sure that it stays in stock. And as long as it's in stock, you will keep making money and you will keep selling your product. All you have to do is make sure that you don't go out of stock. So it's super passive, and it's literally like 1 hour a month on your product after you've got your initial product up and running, after the system is in place, after you know what to do, and after that it's only an hour a month because all you have to do is reorder your product. And that takes like an hour or 30 minutes literally to send your supplier your labels. So that's why it's amazing. That's why Amazon FBA is so passive. You don't have to go out getting clients like any other traditional business. You don't have to leave your house. You can do everything from your computer, and you can sell on any marketplace in the world, any Amazon marketplace, Amazon USA, Amazon Canada, Amazon Germany. So that is Amazon FBA private labeling. That is how it works. And it, in my opinion, is the most sustainable way to, and the biggest shortcut to get yourself to financial freedom, to get yourself to the passive income lifestyle, because it's been that for me. Amazon FBA completely changed my life. It was the first thing that actually worked for me because at the time I was searching for opportunities, how to make money online, the whole thing. I was reading books like Rich Dad Poor Dad, Thinking You're Rich. I had this relentless drive to succeed. I was just waiting for a good thing to apply myself in, and then finally Amazon FBA came, and I absolutely killed it. So if you have a relentless drive and you study the videos on my channel here, and I've got a ton of great content, how to make listings, how to find the best products, how to do Amazon PPC, all this stuff is on here. And if you study the videos, and if you actually put time in, if you actually put effort in, if you actually commit yourself to success and to mastering Amazon FBA, because that's the income stream that you're watching, that you're watching this video about right now. And if you actually commit yourself, I have absolutely no doubt that within 12 months you will make $100,000 a year on Amazon FBA. 12 months. All right? Like, you can't tell me if you, for example, Amazon FBA or any other income stream, if you actually commit yourself 12 months, there's literally no reason you can't be making $100,000 a year, and I'll tell you exactly why. Because $100,000 a year is about, I would say it's like $8,000 a month. So it's about 2 products. It's about 2 products that are making $4,000 a month each, all right? So obviously, your product can make $8,000 a month, your product can make $2,000 a month, right? But I'm just, that's the average here. So $8,000 a month, that's 2 or 3 products on Amazon FBA. And I'm sorry, but in 1 year, if you put the time in and if you put the effort in, there's no reason you can't have 2 or 3 products that are making you $8,000 a month in profit, all right? If you actually put the time in. It will take work, but you will succeed. I have absolutely no doubt. Amazon FBA has been the income stream that has completely changed my life last year. And yes, after a couple of failures, I hit a big success. I was able to travel. I was able to live the passive income lifestyle at the age of 21. I was able to gain financial freedom. I was able to pay off my student debt, and I was able to drop out of college, leave my corporate bank job, and just, last summer was truly incredible. I just, did what I loved, and I had ultimate freedom to do whatever I wanted to and to really pursue entrepreneurship as a whole. And that's where I am today with this channel and making this video for you guys. And obviously now my focus is Amazon FBA, but as well as building my personal brand and being able to make these videos for you guys here. So that is what Amazon FBA is. Now that you understand a little bit, I'm going to tell you what the best way to make money on Amazon FBA is this year in 2018 and beyond, and that is to build a brand. All right, so let's just talk about brands maybe 40 or 50 years ago. So imagine 40 or 50 years ago when Walmart was first starting out. I think it was about 50 years ago. If you read Sam Walton Made in America, great book. It's about the dude that started Walmart. So, imagine 50 years ago, you had a brand of, I don't know, water bottles, for example, right? So that's the first thing I saw here. So you had a brand of water bottles. And, all these stores, the Walmart stores were opening up everywhere, and you just, you kept seeing this. So you decided to take advantage of that. You decided to get your water bottles into Walmart and take advantage of all of those customers that are coming into Walmart that you don't have to pay to get. You don't have to pay to get these customers that are already coming in there, and you give Walmart a cut, in order to put your stuff on the shelves, in order to, process your orders and things like that, and actually sell your product to the customers, right? So all you're doing is leveraging the popularity of Walmart and the fact that it's such a popular store, and that's your way of getting customers, and that's the exact same way with Amazon FBA. You are not doing Amazon FBA, you are just leveraging the #1 e-commerce site in the world in order to get yourself customers for free, because there are already customers on Amazon FBA searching for your product and you can get them for free. As long as you're on the first page, they will probably click on your product, you know, or at least 1 and 2 or 1 and 3 will click on your product if it's on the first page. There are ways of getting on the first page, all right? If you watch the product launch videos on my channel here, and I talk about that as well. So you're not doing Amazon FBA, you are just leveraging the #1 e-commerce site in the world, and you're building a brand on there in order to you know, build an actual physical product brand, build customer loyalty. The best way to go about this is to actually build a brand that is going to serve a particular target market, and there are literally, you know, millions of niches that you can build a brand in. There are so many niches out there that you haven't even heard of. All you have to do is actually get in the game and start doing product research. And so all you have to do is build a brand that solves a problem for a particular niche, and you are going to not only sell one product, but you're going to sell 3 to 10 products, maybe 5 to 10 products that will solve the needs of this one customer in different ways. All right, so this one customer, if they buy one of your products, they're also going to want to buy your, you know, your 7 other products or your 8 other products, and you're building this customer loyalty. They're going to start to know your brand name, and it doesn't look like a cheap Chinese brand because, you know, by the way, 90% of sellers on Amazon FBA, if you see, you know, the listings are terrible, the English is broken, it's a sign that e-commerce is only starting, as you can see, and they're still making a ton of money. These Chinese sellers, it's literally the factories just putting up listings there, and, you know, obviously they don't know how to market it, they don't know how to get good pictures, and they don't have the skills that you have if you you know, are from the West, or if you are from the United States or Europe or whatever, and you know your target market better. They don't have those skills, but they're still making a ton of money. You can notice them if you go on Amazon.com. You can see a ton of Chinese sellers. It's clearly Chinese. The brand name is clearly Chinese. You're making a ton of money. So that's where you come in. So there are literally millions of niches. For example, you can do fishing, beauty, and obviously it can go way more in depth than that. You can do baby stuff. You know, there's just so many niches to do, all right? And there's literally millions of products out there. I'm telling you, e-commerce is only starting right now, so right now is the time to get in. So the most important thing that you have to know about selling on Amazon is you want to build a brand. You don't want to just sell random products, and you want your brand to kind of like emulate Apple, right? Apple has this insane customer loyalty. If you buy an Apple product, you know it's going to be good. If you have a brand, you actually have a foothold on your market, and you have price controlling power. So you're able to, you know, control your price and maintain it at a certain level because you have this customer loyalty, and because you don't look like a cheap Chinese knockoff. You know, you actually have a brand. So you make basically you do your best to not look like a cheap Chinese knockoff, to not look like these Chinese factories just throwing up products on there, you know, selling it for 20 bucks and 30 bucks, right? So that is the best way to sell on Amazon FBA in 2018 and beyond in the next 2 to 3 and 5 and 10 years, in my opinion. All right, Dan, this all sounds super cool. But how much money do I actually need to get started? You know, maybe you're tight on money. And so what I recommend if you want to get into Amazon FBA private labeling, typically $1,000 to $1,500 for a smaller test order. So, you know, you can order 200 units or 250 units or 300 units of a certain product. So the idea is, you know, you're going to order maybe 250 units, you're going to throw it up onto Amazon, you're going to see if it sells. If it sells, then you can then order 1,000 units because you already have, you know, there's less risk. You've already mitigated the risk because you already know that, you know, your product will sell even if you buy 1,000 units, so you're going to make that much more money. So obviously, if you want to order more units, then it could be $2,000 for the more expensive stuff, $3,000, right? But a starting budget of $1,000 to $1,500 for your first product inventory is perfect. All right, so how do you actually start? So I would get started by watching the videos on my channel. I've got a ton of amazing videos on here covering every aspect of Amazon FBA, how to make amazing listings, how to brand your product, how to ship it into Amazon, how to contact suppliers, how to run Amazon PPC, you know, how to do email campaigns, customer service. All this stuff is on my channel. Now, if you guys are interested in a complete step-by-step formula in order to make 6 and 7 figures a year on Amazon FBA, I made the Amazon Freedom course for that reason. So the link for the Amazon Freedom course is below. It will be closing soon, but you get me as a mentor for life. So you're able to, you have access to my personal Facebook chat, and you have me as a mentor, not only on Amazon, you can ask me anything you want, obviously, but you know, you're able to ask me questions, and I respond pretty quick there within the day on Facebook chat. So that comes included with my course. So you can send me products and things like that. So that's if you want a complete step-by-step blueprint, everything you need to know to make 6 and 7 figures a year on Amazon FBA. So these are my best words of advice for you. Believe in yourself at all costs. Get yourself a mentor, and I have absolutely no doubt that you will succeed. Because that's what I did, and for a completely broke kid who was stuck in college, $40,000 in student debt, you know, who was literally headed toward the rat race for the rest of his life, toward this, you know, trying to strive for a TV in a weekend and maybe an entry-level luxury car, right? Because that's like, apparently that's the goal in life, right? You know, Amazon FBA and entrepreneurship completely saved my life, and I'm here to tell you that if only you believe in yourself, if you follow the proven formula, if you have a mentor, if you've got the principles right, if you know what you're doing, if you just commit yourself to seeing things through and seeing it work for yourself, I have absolutely no doubt that you will succeed and change your life as well. So anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you understand a little bit more about what Amazon FBA is, and as you can see, it's not difficult. It's pretty simple as long as you know what to do, as long as you have the correct formula. So anyway, go ahead and get started with that product research. If you want to get in the course, the link is below. And go ahead and add me on Snapchat and Instagram. I always try to respond to everyone on there. Love getting people's messages. Love hearing people's stories, so go ahead and message me on there. Links for my Snapchat and Instagram are below. And yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.